Go horse right there. Let
What's
me
up?
adjust.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, brother? Let me
Not much,
adjust.
man.
Let me adjust this thing.
My
All right.
dad, my dad, my damn my tripod leg broke, man.
It broke. Oh shit, my bad, man. So I'm going to
I gotta
type
get
in.
another.
I'm going to type in right now what the question we're going to cover tonight that was sent to our email. It was basically dealing with baby mothers and the reason why they act out the way they do. So the topic we're going to cover that was submitted to us is baby mama trauma, not drama. It's baby mama trauma, not drama. Okay, and we're going to cover why men have baby mama drama because they're not looking at the source of it, which was the trauma they absorbed. And I'm going to pin that right now. Okay. All right. I'm ready, Horace. All
So
right.
when you
So I'm going to let
go
Horace kick this off because I do have a kid or two, but I don't have experience with baby mamas yet, but I do have an idea. So I'm going to let Horace lead this one here, and maybe we can get some answers achieved.
so
Yeah,
when you
Horace.
when
So
you so when you're saying trauma, you're speaking of the trauma that the father has during this situation with the mom and after.
yes, what they endured during the situation, which causes them to act out after splitting up.
But I
Now,
tell you what, the trauma definitely exists when you have fathers that actually want to be fathers.
uh-huh.
So the trauma exists when you realize that you're dealing with someone that's actually that sometimes it seems like it doesn't have the child's best interest at heart because they just can't stand you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So they take it out on the child, not realizing that damaging the relationship between the child and the father, it's damaging the child overall. And I think the trauma, it's a tough situation, man, especially when you really care. When you're trying to be a dad, it really can mess with your mind, and it's kind of tough to even function working and just doing about your going about your daily routine. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it's not an easy thing, especially like I said, for guys that are trying to be dads. It's not easy.
So what is it exactly is drama that when guys say they're dealing with baby mama drama, what is it the drama? Is it like the mothers are keeping them from seeing their kid, or is it they're coming around and giving bad vibes to the new girlfriend, or they slashing time? Like, what exactly is the drama that people keep talking about that they're having with their baby moms?
All of that. All what you just said. Now, it's that and more. It could be, well, yeah, you could come pick Johnny up at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m., and then 3:50 comes. Like, oh, you can't get him anymore. I changed my mind. Or it could be, um, you know what? If you have any of your bitches over there, I don't want my child being there. Or it could be, well, uh, if you can't give me $200 by Tuesday, you won't be able to see it. But you know what? What a lot of guys don't realize that can end a lot of the trauma, which is guys that are trying to actually be fathers. What can end a lot of the trauma is actually getting the court involved. When you get the court involved and you're actually trying to be a dad, it regulates all the trauma and all the drama that you don't have to necessarily have a headache about anymore. Because a lot of times the trauma and the drama exists when guys are just winging it as far as just, I take care of my kid, take care of our kid, which a lot of times we think it because you're giving monetary help.
I gotta
It's
hold.
not.
I gotta stop you on that. That
Mhm.
makes sense. But what if the dads are dabbling in the pudding when they're not together? So that
Good,
creates mixed feelings,
good
mixed
point.
emotions, and then now you was in the moment. You wanted to get some for the night from the mother of your child, okay?
Hmm.
And then you went about your business the next day, 2 days later, and you're on the scene, you're dating, and she's kind of, you know, thrown off because, wait a minute, you just was with me the night before. You were saying you miss me. You wanted me to come back. Are you saying you want to come back in the life of us to be a family again, be wholesome? And hear me out. And you
No,
say,
no, I agree. I agree.
and men say all these things, okay? Send a mixed message, and then they take off, and then your baby mama hears from her girlfriend that you was out at Tropics Jamaican Club, whining on some girl you left. So now she goes to the house acting out, and then to this unsuspecting girl, she looks like a crazy baby mama when until that guy was the source of the trauma, which caused
No,
the trauma.
but you know what? That's a good point. Now, what you just explained is baby mama drama that you created as the man.
Right, which is the trauma.
The trauma happens when you're actually not doing any of those things. You're actually doing the right things. You're being a dad. You're going about your business, being a father, but you're not understanding why this woman acting this way. Now that's trauma. No, the drama comes from when you dipping in the pudding and you doing mixed signals and all that stuff.
No, the drama the drama that baby mothers give is a result of the mental trauma of playing with their emotions. That's where the trauma starts, the misunderstanding and the feelings getting involved, and then you switch up. And now the drama comes because of the trauma that you caused by not being sincere about your intents with your baby mama. Like, hey, I don't think we're going to get back together again, but, you know, I miss you. Can you take care of me tonight for old time's sake? But no one goes about it that way. You know, we don't. And they don't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The trauma, I feel the trauma comes from when you're trying to do the right thing as a dad, but you're not understanding why she's acting this way. You create the drama when you actually, you're part of the drama. You know what I'm saying? When not necessarily intentionally or unintentionally. For instance, say I've been single, say me and this woman had a child, the child is 2 years old now. From the time that we broke up, you know, she know that I've been single, or if she doesn't even necessarily know that I'm with somebody because it's not out there. But as soon as, and you know, everything's been smooth, no problem, paying child support, court order child support. But as soon as she knows that I have a live-in girlfriend or a fiance, and she feels a certain way, therein lies the possibility of drama now, because now she feels a way about the new girl being around her or daughter or son. You know, so it's like it could be unintentional, because unintentionally, I'm not saying I'm showing my girlfriend or my fiance in front of your face, but intentionally is when I'm still messing with you and knowing that she knows that I got a girlfriend. Now I'm part of the drama. I'm creating drama. So sometimes it's unintentional drama and intentional drama.
Well, that's because, once again, it may fall back on us men, because the trauma comes from this woman that has your child. She put up with so much with you, right? And she tried to, for minimum say words, she tried to mold you into the ideal man that would be good for the family, you know? And what happened was that you just didn't get it. Like, this guy just could not get it together, okay? So now she's reached her boiling point and she just wants nothing to do with you. She sees you now with the next woman, next family, next son, and suddenly you're an amazing father and husband. You're everything that she tried to invest in with you, and you couldn't get it together. So now you're with this new girl, and it fucked her up because you caused the trauma of, like, it's like, damn, I took care of I took care of him, I loved him, and he just wouldn't get together. I thought he was just stuck. You know, I thought he just couldn't be changed. And suddenly he's the perfect man I wanted him to be with someone else. Yes,
let me tell you what the issue, what a lot of women don't understand, is that a man is not the same with every single woman in a relationship. You might look and see like, yeah, like, damn, he treat her like this because she's a different woman than you. Now, if he's dating the same type of woman as yourself that you physically see, you be like, oh, you can say like, okay, I see why he picks that. That's his type. But you really don't know that woman's personality. So he's a different man with a different woman. So that their lies is like, oh damn, he treat her different than he treats me. Because yes, you got to remember also as we get older, it all depends on us. Are we retaining the information? Are we retaining the things that we learned in the last relationship and actually put them in a new relationship, to make ourselves better, that we realize that we did wrong in the last relationship? And
So
are we
basically,
doing that as a man?
so
So he's like
basically,
trying to take that personal, like, oh, you actually the guy that I've been trying to mold into. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it, because I wasn't that guy before, and I learned the lesson. So it's the woman take that shit personally.
they have the right to, though. When you think about it,
That
it's like
again?
they have the right to take it personal, because you matured outside of the race relationship and kind of left her in chaos, but you
Hmm.
picked it up and got your pieces together with somebody else. So I don't know. I don't like to point fingers, but I think most of the trauma starts with us.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with that, because I can't really say, because I never was the guy that was dibble dabbling to see why I'm being treated a certain way. When I'm not dibble dabbling, yeah, I'm doing the best. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a dad. So, you're just being nasty.
That,
You're just doing the wrong. You're just being the wrong. You're not being fair. You're not doing the right thing for our child.
and I just thought about that too. To elaborate on that, when other drama takes place in these joint custody situations, right?
Uh-huh.
A prime example: a guy has a new woman, and she has kids and everything, right?
Oh,
And yeah, and then your baby mom,
no, go
then
ahead,
your
go ahead.
baby mama, of course, you have her child with her. So you with the new mom, baby mama, and new kids, and you want a joint venture. So you get your first kids to come over and join your new family, just to hang out every other weekend. Now the drama starts to kind of take place a little bit when your child is when your first baby mama child is being disciplined by the current new girl. So there was some other drama come in. So in situations like that, do you think it's like the guy, since he's the neutral party between both people, he
Let
should
me
be the one
let me
doing the disciplining, and
let let,
for safety,
let me
sorry, and for safety reasons, don't let the new girl discipline your baby mama's child
Woo,
from the first one.
listen. You touched on something right there, my friend. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is a good one. Now, this is how it goes. When a woman knows that a child has a mom, right? There's no way in hell that mom of that child would want that woman of the new girlfriend even have anything to say or discipline her child.
Hmm.
Now, the problem that the father has is that playing the in between
Yeah.
is very difficult, because you have to make your new girlfriend feel comfortable. She's uncomfortable because that's your child, and there's no connection with your child because that child has a mom. To play that is very difficult. That's why a lot of times guys don't bring their children around their homes with the new girlfriend. They'll bring it to the mama house, the grandmama house, because guys don't like confrontation. And just so what we do, we avoid those things and bring the baby at the park, or we'll go to Publix, or we'll just go to we'll just go to Chili's and just get a nacho cheese with extra jalapenos. Spend time with the kid, play, and take his ass or her ass back home. Because bringing the child to the home, you think you're gonna have a blended family like Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats? That shit don't work. That shit doesn't work like that, my friend. Because the pressure you have as a man to make each individual parties happy, it is immense. You're trying to make a child happy being with daddy. You're trying to play a certain way with the new girlfriend to make her comfortable, but she's damn near uncomfortable, wondering when this baby going back home. And then you got the mama at the other end waiting when my baby coming home, and I hope that bitch didn't put her hands on my child.